Hey guys, what? Sorry about that, you know, siblings. Kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm pretty much here to talk to you about this guy right here. I think there should be a picture somewhere here. But yeah, this guy here, if you don't know who he is, this is deadmau5. And I know people like pronouncing his name deadmau5, but no, it's deadmau5. So yeah, if you're already predicting, I'm pretty much going to be doing this vlog on deadmau5. So yeah, I haven't vlogged in a long time, and well, pretty much I have this project I gotta do that's just so last minute, so hectic. So I'm pretty much gonna do this for the project because my presentations, they're I was gonna say so bad, but okay. But yeah, I managed to be able to get this done, and this is obvious. This is like improvised. It's not like I got a script and wrote everything down. But yeah, okay, so you're probably wondering why I chose deadmau5. And well, I mean, it's just me. I love music. He's also been an inspiration to me. I love the fact he's a DJ and a producer. And finally, if you're gonna do a project on something, you might as well do a project on someone you like, right? So the two articles that I plan to yeah, no, they really don't need to hear that. So the research question I came up with is, how can deadmau5 affect and influence people's decisions on trends? So a quick biography of deadmau5 pretty much is, his real name is Joel Zimmerman, and this is kind of what he looked like. I know. He grew up in Niagara Falls with his mother, and Niagara Falls, if you don't know, is in Canada. As a kid, deadmau5 loved messing around with mechanical things and, you know, just figuring out how things work. And eventually he started going to raves, clubs, kind of dressed up like this guy here. Wait, I mean, this guy. I mean, this is him. What? And yes, if you know that this is from Pokemon. Because if you don't know what Pokemon is, then I don't know what to say. Now the funny thing is, Joel Zimmerman, the way he came up with his name deadmau5 is, he was one day gaming, and then he noticed that his computer wasn't working, and then when he opened his computer case, he found a dead mouse, literally a dead mouse, in his computer, fried up, kind of like fried chicken. He pretty much used deadmau5 as his gamer tag, and then Germanized the word deadmau5, and then just added a 5 at the end, and there you go. Not only is deadmau5 famous for his music, he's also very famous for his image, which is, he created the deadmau5 head, which kind of looks like this. Yeah. Also because of his amazing shows with the lights and everything, which I've always wished I could go see, but I just can't, because I'm a loser. I love making fun of myself. And also just look at this. But pretty much the deadmau5 head and deadmau5 himself have just become a big franchise all over the world. And he's even been considered one of the top 10 DJs in the world. In terms of contributions, he has contributed a lot. Again, his music, with his upbeat fist pumping music, his performances with the epic LEDs, lasers, and overly dramatically heart-pounding bass and sounds, his cube-like stage thing that he stands on top of like a king. But not only that, he's also able to give society a different perspective on things. deadmau5 was also able to create trends within himself. His nerdy tattoos are a good example of trends that he's created. Just like his Space Invader tattoo, he's just bringing back the trend of, you know, the old NES games that were popular back then and making them popular again. And also he's able to contribute to the media. He's able to, you know, follow the demands for popularity. He's been able to apply his music to pretty much anything that's popular nowadays. Things like UFC, for example, like this music video over here where he's pretty much having a robot battle with the lead singer of My Chemical Romance. I mean, that promotes UFC, I guess. But why is deadmau5 important? I mean, he's just this guy. Well, for one thing, he's awesome. Also, he's got a lot of talent that people are looking for. He's also able to reach audiences that are looking for new things. And won't be bored because we have such a low attention span. And when you're as popular as this guy, or this girl, or this thing, honestly, you already automatically get a significance. So why are we still talking about deadmau5 today? Through his image alone, he comes up with different things that create this sense of mystery, like you don't know what's gonna come next. Like through his performances, they're always usually different. And even his deadmau5 head, his image, it's constantly changing. Another reason why I guess we're talking about him today is just the fact that he's so creative. I mean, he's able to create this kind of music and iconic sound that you can just tell is deadmau5. He just finds things that may or may not be popular before, or are, or what? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. He also takes things that may or may not be popular and uses them to create something popular. He's always just keeping us in mystery, you know, creating this sense of who is this guy behind this mask, other than the fact that I've just told you who this guy behind the mask is. But he's pretty much created a sense of two images. In one image, he's simple Joel Zimmerman walking around, going to clubs like the government, and the other is him jamming out and making music as deadmau5. It's kind of like Batman or Superman. Actually, no, Superman is just... How can you not tell who Superman is? I mean, he's... Now here's the boring part. I'm just kidding. So I chose to relate deadmau5 to the theory of symbolic interactionism. Okay, so pretty much for the people who have no idea what symbolic interactionism is, it's pretty much this theory that humans are able to communicate with each other because of, you know, common symbols that we have. So things like language, religion, even gender, I guess, could be considered things that people can relate to. I chose to relate deadmau5 to symbolic interactionism because of the fact that deadmau5 himself could be considered a symbol through his mouse head. And yeah, so I had to create a hypothesis on my research question, which is this. My hypothesis pretty much is that people, just like deadmau5, can affect people to conforming, influencing their decisions because of their popularity in the media. Or whatever that says here. To prove that, why did I clap? I did a survey consisting of 15 questions. I distributed them to 20 people, both male and female, to make sure that, you know, there's no bias or anything. The statistics show... Yeah, no one wants to hear that boring crap stuff. And well, I came to the conclusion that my hypothesis was right. That because of the media and this idea of popularity, people just like deadmau5 can actually affect the way people are influenced into their decisions on trends. Really, if you think about it, I mean, trends are things that we can follow, they're things that we want, but also the fact that trends are our choice. It's our choice whether to follow those trends or not. I mean, it's not like you're forced to, like, follow them, but that's the conclusion I came to. So yeah, I think that's good enough. I mean, I hope that this presentation isn't too boring or really lame, which I know it is. And I don't know if you can tell that this is last minute, but yeah, that's pretty much my project. And I just quickly want to say to my teacher, if she's watching this, feel better, Dom. So yeah, I'm gonna sleep now because it's really late. Probably shouldn't have told you that. And if you guys want to check out the song in the intro, it's right here, there's a link. And I hope that this presentation wasn't too bad. So yeah, peace.